I'm making this video to help people define what purpose really means and to maybe get them on the right tracks to start to find it. Because personally, over the last 6 years, I suppose actually my whole life, I've always looked at my purpose and tried to think, what am I doing? What is the reason for me to be here? And I think that all stems from a misunderstanding of what purpose really means. Purpose is, to me anyway, service to others. That can be to 6 or 7 people, that could be to the country or to the planet. That isn't necessarily the focus of what I'm saying. It's more so like, if you're serving someone, if you're benefiting their day or helping guide them to a healthier or a better future, you're doing your purpose. Like, we are tribal animals. We haven't really evolved much from our past. The world's become a lot more inclusive now, and I feel like people are quite lost. They see all these famous people doing such great things in their eyes. And I think that you just need to chill out a bit. Just chill out a bit. But ultimately, work towards serving the future generations. I think that's my main point. People constantly focus on their purpose to build themselves, to build a great empire, but in doing so, you're doing that for other people. I think it's important to build your body, your mind, and your character up. I think that's essential. Like, I'm not disregarding that. I'm just saying, for purpose, look a bit more outwardly. Look to build something beyond yourself that will last longer than yourself, because ultimately, that's what will change the world for the better. There's obviously people that have served other people and done it in a bad way. Yeah, that's created hardship, but there has to be a balance anyway in the world. So yeah, I think that if you're serving other people, you're fulfilling a good enough purpose. Like, stop moaning about, I have nothing to do, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do this. Follow your heart, but serve other people and do it so you're benefiting the future. Solve some problems. Put yourself out there, stop holding back. Yeah, people think material gains are like part of purpose. I don't think so. I think purpose is some sort of evolution of yourself that you need to come here to do. You can gain the material desires, you can gain a mansion or a Ferrari, but these things will not be there when you go, when you leave this planet, when you die. So I think they're nice to have, they're good to work for if that's what you really want, but you've got to start looking at what you can give first. Instead of looking at what you can take from the world, you need to look what you can put out there. Even if that's being like a salesperson or a shop assistant or a bin man. If you're happy and content doing that to serve other people, you're doing your part to help the tribe. And that's what I think people need to start looking at a bit more, is not like climbing these massive mountains and doing all these grand things, because not everyone's built for that. And I feel like if everyone's thinking they need to do that, but that's not them, that's not gonna go down too well. You're going against your nature. Personally, I want to create big things. I want to serve on a higher level. That's just who I am. That's always been the way I've wanted to be, because I just have this drive to seek the top of the mountain. And if that's not your thing, that's okay. I think this grind culture isn't for necessarily everyone. Hopefully I'm attracting people who are open-minded enough to accept that in other people too. I think that's something I've struggled with, is like, if you're on your purpose, you're serving people and you're working towards becoming a higher version of yourself, don't drag others down that aren't on that, because if they're doing their service, no matter how it is, that's good enough. I think that's the ultimate point. But yeah, going back to like purpose, don't focus so much on it. Focus more on serving other people for a way in which you enjoy, and ultimately it'll build that purpose for you, and you'll look back and you'll see it.